Former DC Comics film star Cyborg Ray Fisher. My goodness, Borg life is not going so good. He's lost again. How is he losing? What is going on with Ray Fisher? Well, last week, just a week ago, Ray Fisher said he will not participate in any DC films associated with the DC boss, Walter Hamada. Why? Well, he claimed that Walter Hamada was doing things that Walter shouldn't supposed to be doing, and Walter would not follow Ray's instructions as to how Cyborg should be treated and how Ray should be treated and how actors should be treated. So, interestingly, Ray Fisher came out last week and said, no, I will not work on any DC Comics films. Now, that are involved with Walter Hamada. Now, I thought that was kind of interesting. It looked like he was quitting DC, but really he was quitting Walter Hamada. Well, what was the big deal with this? Well, last week, apparently, Warner Media Brass was deciding, should they or should they not up and extend the contract for Walter Hamada to oversee all DC movies through 2023. Well, it just came out. Yeah, they're going to extend the contract for Walter Hamada through 2023, which means he'll be making a ton of money. He'll have a ton of authority. And Ray Fisher will not be Cyborg. He will not appear in Cyborg-related movies. That's probably all for the best because, well, Ray's kind of a troublemaker. He kind of is. They tried to work with him. They tried to hear him out. They booted Joss Whedon off of one of Joss Whedon's own projects. But that's about as far as it's going to go. And when Ray wouldn't accept that, when Ray couldn't get Ray's way, he attacked Walter Hamada. But it didn't work. This is coming from a Hollywood Reporter. Oh, by the way, if you like stories like this, subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications. That is a huge help to me, and it's a great help to you because you get the stories. Walter Hamada will continue to steer the ship of DC Films as president. That's important. The executive has signed a new deal that will keep him with Warner Brothers through 2023. And I will tell you, an extension like that and a new deal like that means Warner's is happy with Ray, not with Ray Fisher, but with Walter Hamada. They want Walter Hamada. Hamada has overseen Warner Brothers DC film universe since 2018 after rising as one of the executives behind the successful Conjuring horror series at Warner Brothers New Line division. He will continue to report to Warner Brothers Picture Group Chairman Toby Emmerich and will guide films intended for theatrical release as well as projects set for HBO Max. And you know something, that's kind of the same thing. So obviously their features are now being released on HBO Max at the same time, and anything else for HBO Max, they will go through Walter Hamada. Walter is not only passionate, they say, about story and the DC canon, he's also a thoughtful and incredibly talented executive who is fully committed to investing the time and care necessary for movie making on this scale. Sorry, Ray. Sometimes we have to face reality, right? With Walter overseeing our DC movies for theatrical exhibition on HBO Max, we are excited for him and his team to bring more of these stories to life, working with new and established talent to broaden the reach and diversity of the DC cinematic universe. Diversity, Ray. It could have been you, but it's not going to be. Warner's released Wonder Woman 1984 on December 25th in an unprecedented rollout that saw the debut in theaters and HBO Max simultaneously. Warner's entire 2021 slate will follow suit. And HBO Max had to do that. They had to do it because they need to build that streaming service. Any studio that doesn't have a successful direct-to-consumer streaming service is in big trouble, no matter what Ray Fisher has to say about it. Warner's had a number of DC films in various stages of development, including Suicide Squad, due out in theaters and HBO Max August 6th, as well as Batman, which is in production. The studio also has plans for Aquaman 2, The Flash, Black Adam, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Batgirl, Static Shock, and a third Wonder Woman, and also so much more. And also spin-offs, supposedly they're going to be doing TV series for HBO Max. News of Hamada's deal comes just 1 week after Ray Fisher, known for playing Cyborg in 2017's Justice League, stated that he would not be part of any production involving Hamada. Fisher, who has claimed that filmmaker Joss Whedon engaged in abusive behavior and hurt his feelings during reshoots of Justice League, previously said that Hamada attempted to throw Whedon, as well as producer John Berg, under the bus. Not literally under a bus, but figuratively under the bus, blaming him for stuff to protect Jeff Johns, another Justice League producer Fisher accused of enabling Whedon. Enabling him, allowing him to behave in ways that cyborgs do not like. Warner put out a statement denying this at the time, and parent company Warner Media launched an investigation into Fisher's claims, which it concluded in December. It said it had taken unspecified remedial action. Hamada was not in his post during the production of Justice League, so it's a little hard to blame Hamada for this. Warner's has plans to increase its output of DC-related projects to include HBO Max spin-off shows, of course, including Peacemaker and from the Suicide Squad, filmmaker James Gunn, as well as an HBO Max spin-off of Matt Reeves' The Batman. Walter is an incredibly talented, well-respected executive known by his colleagues and our filmmakers as a great collaborator, said Ann Sarnoff. Wow, she loves him. She loves him. She's the chair and CEO of Warner Media Studios and Networks Group. I'm excited about where he's taking DC films and to look forward to working with him and the rest of the team to build on DC Multiverse. What does this mean? What this basically means is, you know what? You can get people fired all the time, and that's fine. You can accuse them of all kinds of things, and whether they did it or not. And you know, SJW stuff and all that, that's cool. But it's not going to work in a company where they really need things to work. And Walter Hamada's projects have made money. Aquaman, Wonder Woman 1, they made money. And they need someone to like kind of manage the business. They can't just be running to, try to please individual contributors. They've got to run a business. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Did Ray Fisher get taken to the cleaners on this? It kind of looks like it to me. Let me know what you think. Give me some comments. Also, check out my work. The Mermaids is one of my comic books. I publish comic books. It's an epic mermaid fantasy. It's like Game of Thrones with mermaids. So that's at epicmermaids.com. You can check that out. Also a link in the description. And check out College of the Dead Graduation Day, where college costs you an arm and a leg. Another one of my graphic novels, a full-color zombie apocalypse graphic novel that I know you will love. I will see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.